In the Edo era, there was a perfect system of recycling in the city of Edo. Many garbage collectors went all around the city to collect everything, from wasted paper, pieces of junk, pieces of wood, nails and everything. Sometimes garbage collectors were lucky. They sometimes found artwork or antiques which sold for high prices. When they found artwork, they sold for high prices, so they were very happy. But this garbage collector, Seibei-san, didn't know anything about artwork or antiques. He was such an honest man, he didn't know anything about art. So he specialized in ordinary garbage. Today, as usual, he was collecting garbage in one neighborhood. Recycle! Hello, garbage collector. Hello. Oh, you have some garbage there? Okay, I'll be right there. Wow, she's such a pretty girl. Not only pretty, but she also had some elegant attitudes. But look at her. She's wearing dirty old clothes. She must be really poor. Well, she's calling me anyway. Hello, did you just call me? Yes, could you wait a second, please? My father, a garbage collector, is here. Oh, thank you, my daughter. Oh, come here, come here. We just called you about the garbage at the door. Well, that's what I thought. So I just measured it. It is worth 7 mon. You can sell this to me for 7 mon. 7 mon, that's really good. By the way, I have something I want to show you. Here, this is a Buddhist statue, Butsuzo. I want to sell this to you. Could you buy it? Wow, Buddhist statue. Wow, it looks really nice. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about artwork or antiques or Buddhist statues. All my co-workers tell me to specialize in ordinary garbage. I don't have an eye for them. I'm sorry. Could you sell it to someone else? Garbage collector, you are a little suspicious, aren't you? I understand that. If you see this old apartment and our dirty clothes, it is natural that you think I'm not the kind of guy who can sell this kind of Buddhist statue. Well, let me explain. My name is Chiyoda Bokusai. I'm a poor ronin now, but I used to be a samurai serving a major feudal lord. Now, I teach reading and writing to children in my neighborhood, and I work as a fortune teller. Because rainy days continued, I couldn't make any money. So, I decided to sell this Buddhist statue, which has been at my house for quite a long time. I am sure it has some value. But if you insist that you can't buy this Buddhist statue, I have no choice but to wait for the next garbage collector, mister. Your way of talking makes it difficult for me to refuse it. Okay, then how about this? I can buy this Buddhist statue for 200 mon. If I sell it for more than that, we can share the additional profits. How does that sound, garbage collector? You don't have to worry about the additional profits if you evaluate it at 200 mon. You can only give me 200 mon. I don't care, no matter how much money you make after that. Well, but I don't know. I really don't know how much it is worth. Here. Here, 200 mon. If I make more than this, I'm sure I will come back. Well, this garbage collector, nicknamed Honest Seibei, put this Buddhist statue in the basket on his back and started collecting garbage again. Recycle! He passed by the premises, Oyashiki of one feudal lord, Hosokawa. One young samurai has just moved into a new house inside the premises just by the road. Hey, Ryosuke. Ryosuke! Well, even though I have just moved into this house, I really like this house because this house has almost everything and everything is in place except that alcove, Tokonoma. That alcove feels a bit too empty. I need some decoration, something like a Buddhist statue. So, if you see any vendors selling Buddhist statues, just buy one. Oh, I hear a vendor selling something. Let me check. Hey, vendor! Vendor! What are you selling? Mister, I'm not a vendor, I'm not selling anything. I'm a garbage collector. Oh, garbage collector. Well, but you have something in your basket. What is that? Well, this is a Buddhist statue. Buddhist statue. Well, I'm interested. Coming from the main gate. This is the 5th house. Thank you very much, sir. What you saw in my basket is this one. This Buddhist statue. Oh, it looks really old, but it looks really nice. Hey, how much is it? Well, I just bought it for 200 mon from someone who lives near Sayonji Temple. We agreed to share our profits if I sell it for more than that. Garbage collector. You are such an honest man. Too honest. You can't make so much money that way. But I like your honesty. But to tell you the truth, I don't have so much money either. Well then, how about 300 mon? 300. That's good. That's additional 100. Each of us can get 50. That's good. Good. Hey, Ryosuke, give him 300. Have you received 300? Good. Then see you someday. Hey, Ryosuke, bring me one bucket full of water and a brush. I want to polish this Buddhist statue. This young samurai thought the statue was a bit too old, so he decided to polish this statue. While he was polishing the statue, a piece of paper that was covering the bottom of the statue came off and something came out. What came out? Money came out. 50 gold coins, 50 ryo came out. Hey, Ryosuke, look at this. Wow! You are such a lucky man! Well, I knew you were talented. Not so many people were chosen to work in Edo, but you are assigned to work in Edo, even though you are so young. Well, we all know that you are talented, but not only talented, you are so lucky. Look at this. You invested only 300 mon, and you got as much as 50 ryo. Wow, you are super lucky. I am lucky too. I'm accidentally here. I just happen to be at the place where you find 50 ryo. Really? Can I get half of it? Wow! 25 ryo! I'm so happy! Ryosuke, how can you be so happy? You are such a greedy man. Let me make it clear. I have no intention to get this money. I only bought the statue. I never bought the money inside. I want to find the ex-owner of this Buddhist statue. But I don't know anything about the ex-owner. Hey, Ryosuke, you should stay by the window. And if you find the same garbage collector, stop him, okay? From that day on, Ryosuke stayed by the window to find the same garbage collector. Hey, garbage collector! Garbage collector, stop and take off your hat so that I can see your face. Hey, take off your hat. Well, you have such a dark skin, so dark that I can't tell your hair from your face. So dark. Hey, paint your face white. Mister, do you have some garbage? Garbage? No, no. Recycle. Hey, garbage collector, stop. Stop and take off your hat so that I can see your face. Hey, stop and take off. Wow, you have such a long face, so long that when I look at your forehead, then when I look at your nose, then when I look at your chin, I already forget about your forehead. So long, it must be difficult to cover your head with a regular towel. Use your loincloth, fundoshi. Mister, do you have some garbage? Garbage? No! Ryosuke enjoyed himself, making fun of hard-working garbage collectors' faces. Near this house was one small shrine. On the grounds of the shrine, many garbage collectors got together, ate lunch, and exchanged information. Today there was only one common topic. Hey, did he talk to you? Yes, the man at the balcony of the Hosokawas, well, he talked to me today. And he said I have such a long face, so long that when he looks at my forehead, then when he looks at my nose, then when he looks at my chin, he already forgets about my forehead. That's a good one. Well, actually, he talked to me the other day, and he said I have such a dark skin. He told me to paint my face white. What kind of entertainment is that? It's such a costless entertainment, isn't it? He's only making fun of us. He's only killing time. He's such a rude man, isn't he? Oh, you are Seibei-san. Long time no see. That's right. Well, I had a cold, so I had to stay at home. So I couldn't work for a few days. Hey, Seibei-san, you should take care of yourself. By the way, did you hear about the man at the balcony? Did he talk to you? Well, don't get closer to that house. He will just make fun of us. Well, I don't think he's only making fun of us. I think he's trying to find someone. Actually, I think he's trying to find me. You? What makes you think that he's trying to find you? Well, the other day, I bought one Buddhist statue for 200 mon, and I sold the same statue to one young samurai there for 300 mon. Really? Hey, Seibei-san, you don't know anything about Buddhist statues. We all told you to specialize in ordinary garbage. Buddhist statues are so risky. Well, the statue was a bit too old, wasn't it? That's what I thought, just as I thought. I think that young samurai thought the statue was a bit too old, so he started polishing it. While he was polishing it, the head of the statue came off. Yes. It's such a bad luck sign for samurais to see the head of something come off. It reminds them of being killed by someone, losing their head. He must be really angry. What kind of Buddhist statue he sold me? I won't forgive him. I will kill him. Seibei-san, he will kill you. Oh no! What am I gonna do? What should I do? Well, if I were you, I would change the route. I wouldn't get closer to that house. But I must go there in order to reach my customer's area. Well, in that case, if I were you, I'd stay quiet. I don't say anything. Hey, Seibei-san, don't shout, okay? Don't say anything when you pass by that house. Do you understand? Okay, I understand. He understood. But the garbage collectors and vendors have their own habit. Once he carried a big basket and he held one stick in his hand, he automatically shouted, "Recycle!" Hey, garbage collector, stop and take off your hat so that I can see your face. Oh my goodness. He talked to me. Well, I remembered until I turned that corner. Why did I shout? Well, I should say something, yes. Baked sweet potatoes! Hey! Why did you change shouting? Somebody, stop him! Just bring him here! Oh. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't mean to hurt you. I will pay back all the money. So please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Kill you? What are you talking about? I have no intention to kill you. Well, about the Buddhist statue you sold me the other day, I thought it was a bit too old, so I was polishing it. While I was polishing it, a piece of paper that was covering the bottom of the statue came off, and money came out. Yes, 50 gold coins came out. What? Money? Wow, it was money. Well, come to think of it, when I shook it, it clattered. It made some sound. It was money. Wow. Mister, you are such a lucky man. I'm not lucky. I only bought the statue. I never bought the money inside. I want to give this money back to the ex-owner. Hey, who did you buy that from? Well, I bought it from one gentleman who lives near Taiyonji Temple. He calls himself Mr. Chiyoda Bokusai. I think he's a loaning, a jobless samurai. Well, he had to sell this Buddhist statue, which means he must be really poor. Yes, he's such a poor man. Well, he teaches reading and writing to children in his neighborhood, and he works as a fortune teller. Because rainy days continued, he couldn't make any money, so he decided to sell this Buddhist statue. Yes, that's what he said. I understand. He probably didn't know about the money inside. I want you to give this money back to Mr. Chiyoda. Really? All this money? But Mister, you found this money. It's your money. Yes. If you hadn't found this money wouldn't have come out. Shut up. I told you. I only bought the statue. I never bought the money inside. I want you to give this money back to Mr. Chiyoda. Wow. You are such an honest and generous samurai. I admire you. Okay, may I have your name, please? My name? My name is Takagi Sakuzaemon, serving Lord Hosokawa, but my name is not important. Well, it's a large amount of money. I have to explain everything, so I have to tell him who found the money. So it's your name is important. Okay, anyway, I'll take this money back to Mr. Chiyoda. Wow, he is such an honest man. Well, if he were the leader of this country, people would be much happier, yes. Oh, here. Hello, Mr. Chiyoda. Mr. Chiyoda. Oh, who is at the door? Oh, you are the garbage collector. Hey, what are you doing? I have just sold you some garbage the other day. I'm such a poor man. I can't get so much garbage in such a short time. Well, I didn't come here to pick up the garbage. I came here to give you something. I have 2 things to give you. Well, let me start with a smaller one. Here. 50 more. This is your share. What is this money? Well, we agreed to share our profit. I sold the Buddhist statue for 300 won. So, this is your share, garbage collector. I told you, I don't need such money. Once I said, I don't need such money. I can't get such money, but I must accept it. My income is so low. My daughter is having a hard time making ends meet. Garbage collector, thank you. Thank you very much. No, you don't have to bow so deeply for this small amount of money. Well, if you have to bow so deeply for this amount of money, for the next one, you would have to bury your head under the ground. Here, 50 ryo. This is your money. Garbage collector, what is this? It has come out of your Buddhist statue. Well, I sold the statue to one young samurai called Mr. Takagi Sakuzaemon. He thought the Buddhist statue was a bit too old, so he started polishing it. When he was polishing, a piece of paper that was covering the bottom of the statue came off and this money came out. It's your money. Garbage collector, you should be sensible. I have already sold the statue. No matter what comes out of what I sold, it does not concern me. Give this money back to Mr. Takagi. Well, I said the same thing, but Mr. Takagi said the owner probably didn't know about the money. So he told me to give it back to you. Please accept it. Shut up. I said, I have already sold the statue. Whatever comes out of what I sold is not mine. One of my ancestors probably prepared and kept the money just in case his child or his grandchild needs the money. But I was so careless. I didn't notice it. I don't deserve the money. Mr. Takagi found it. He deserves it. Give this money back to Mr. Takagi. Well, you say that you don't need the money, but when I look at this apartment, you know, so simple and so empty. And when I look at your clothes, so simple. When I look at your daughter's clothes, so well, it makes me feel wrong to return this money to Mr. Takagi. Shut up! Even though I am poor, my sword, which is a symbol of my samurai spirit, is not rusty yet. If you insist more than that, I won't forgive you. Give this money back to Mr. Takagi. I'm telling you to give it back to him. How many times do I have to tell you? I won't forgive you. My daughter, give me the sword. Katana wo mote. Please stop. Relax, calm down. Mr. Chiyoda, do you understand? I am the guy who brought this money all the way from Mr. Takagi's place to here. I'm supposed to be a kind man. Why do you get so angry? Okay. I will bring this money to Mr. Takagi. Mr. Takagi, I'm back. Oh, Mr. Chiyoda must be really happy. No, he's not happy. He said even though he is poor, his sword, which is the symbol of his samurai spirit, is not rusty yet. He grabbed the sword and he tried to kill me, Mr. Takagi, I brought this money all the way from this place to his place. I'm supposed to be a kind man, but he got angry and he tried to kill me. Well, I can't stand it. I will give this back to you. Garbage collector. So you just gave it up? Don't you think it's a bit too early? Don't you think you need a little more patience? Hey, give this money back to Mr. Chiyoda. Try again. I'm telling you to try again. Why don't you do it? If you're not gonna do it, I'm not gonna forgive you. Hey, just give it back to Mr. Chiyoda. I won't forgive you. Ryosuke, give me the spear. Yari o mote. Okay, I will bring this back with Mr. Chiyoda. Mr. Chiyoda, my daughter, give me the soda. Mr. Takagi, Ryosuke, give me the spear. Oh no, spear, sword. I don't know what to do. What shall I do? Okay, I will talk to the landlord in the Edo era. For people who lived in the same apartment building, their landlord was supposed to be the most responsible and dependable leader for the community. Seibei-san decided to talk to the landlord of the apartment building where Mr. Chiyoda lived. Oh, really? It's a good story. 3 honest characters on stage. Good story. Seibei-san, look at this money. I divided this into 3 parts. The first part, 20 ryo, should go to the person who found the money. It should go to Mr. Takagi. Another 20 ryo should go to the person who originally had the money. It should go to Mr. Chiyoda. And the rest, 10 ryo, should go to you. You deserve it because you are honest. If you were a little unhonest, this story wouldn't have happened. Just take it. You can keep the money. Seibei-san, let's go to their houses to give this money. So, Seibei-san and the landlord visited the samurai's houses. Mr. Takagi accepted the money, but Mr. Chiyoda didn't try to accept it. Landlord, thank you very much for your kindness, but my pride does not allow me to accept this money. Well, in that case, why don't you give something to Mr. Takagi? Anything is okay. Anything that you use in your daily life is okay. This money is not given to you. You sell that thing to Mr. Takagi. Wow, you are such a considerate man. I can't refuse anymore. Okay, my daughter, give me my teacup. Yes. Here. This is my teacup, which I use every day when I eat meals, when I drink tea. This is such an old and dirty teacup. Will this do? Of course this will do. This is such a fine teacup. So, Mr. Chiyoda, Mr. Takagi will buy this teacup for 20 ryo, okay? So, Mr. Chiyoda accepted the 20 ryo and this teacup went to Mr. Takagi's house. Mr. Takagi's top leader, Lord Hosokawa, heard this story. And he was impressed by the honest attitude of these 2 samurais. And he said he wanted to see this teacup. What? My top boss wants to see this dirty teacup. No, I don't want to show it. It's such a dirty old teacup. It's so embarrassing. What? I have no choice. Okay, I will polish it. He started polishing it. And he wrapped it up in a fine cloth and put it in a good wooden box and brought it to Lord Hosokawa. Lord Hosokawa put it on his hand and he started staring at it. Next to him was one man. He was a connoisseur, kanteika. When the connoisseur looked at the teacup, he looked really shocked. My lord, this is a great teacup. This has been missing since the Battle of Sekigahara. This is one of the greatest teacups. It's called the Cup of Ido. Lord Hosokawa was really surprised. He was really happy too, because in those days, tea ceremony was in fashion and many feudal lords were proud of their teacup collections. Lord Hosokawa decided to buy the teacup. The amount of money which was given to Mr. Takagi was as much as 300 ryo. Mr. Takagi was really puzzled to see this huge amount of money right in front of him. Hey, Ryosuke, what do you think of this money? My master, who is Mr. Chiyoda? Well, he sold one small Buddhist statue and 50 ryo came out, and the teacup he used every day cost as much as 300 ryo. What kind of man is he? Is he a wizard? Does he use magic? Is he a monster? Mr. Chiyoda must be a great man. But our problem is this money, 300 ryo. This is not my money. It's his money. But Mr. Chiyoda will never accept this money. You know how hard it was to make him accept 20 ryo. This is 300. Well, I think I should do exactly the same thing as last time. I should divide this into 2 parts. I should get 150, and Mr. Chiyoda should get the other 150. Well, I think there's no problem. Good. Then somebody must deliver it. That means we need him again. Mr. Takagi, what can I do for you? What? The teacup? Yes. Oh, Lord Hosokawa. Oh, really? What? One of the most precious teacups in Japan? 300 ryo, really? Wow! And you divided it into 2 parts. And Mr. Chiyoda should get 150. Wow, that's great! Bye! Wait! Somebody catch him and bring him here. Hey, I need your help. Please do it one more time. No. Last time I brought 50 ryo to his place, he tried to kill me with a sword. If I bring 150 ryo to his house, he will shoot me with a machine gun. Samurais usually don't bring this kind of things around. We usually hire someone to deliver this kind of thing. You are the only person who I can trust, so please do it one more time. Okay, only one more time. Mr. Takagi, I will never come back here. It must be so difficult, almost impossible to give 150 ryo to Mr. Chiyoda. Oh no. Well, it may be easy if he is not at home. Yes, if only his daughter is at home, I can give it to her. Yes, it may be easy. Is he at home? Is he not at home? Is he at home? Is he not? Oh no, he is at home. The weather is so good. What is that fortune teller doing at home? Who is at the door? What are you talking about? Oh, you are Seibe-san, the garbage collector. Just come in. Let's have tea together. No. I'm happy in this position. What are you talking about? You are in a really strange position. You are stepping over the threshold, Shiki. Half of your body is inside the house, the other half is outside. What are you doing? I'm really happy here. Yes, I'm happy. Oh, I have something. Oh, money. Oh, another one. Oh, wow. Oh, another one. Wow, a lot of money. Bye. Wait. Seibe-san, come back. What is this? It's 150 ryo. I can see that. Explain it. Well, it's come out of your teacup. You know, the teacup went to Mr. Takagi's house, and Mr. Takagi's top leader, Lord Hosokawa, saw it. It turned out to be one of the most precious teacups in Japan. The cup of Ido, Mr. Chiyoda. Why did you have such a teacup? Anyway, he bought it for 300 ryo, and Mr. Takagi divided it into 2 parts. He took 150. This is yours. It's your money. Seibe-san, you should be sensible. I have already given away the teacup. No matter what comes out of what I gave away, it does not concern me. This is not my money. Give this money back to Mr. Takagi. Mr. Takagi has already gotten 150. Please accept. This is your money. Shut up. I told you. I have already given away the teacup. Whatever comes out of what I gave away is not mine. Give this money back to Mr. Takagi. I'm telling you to give it back. I'm telling you. How many times do I have to tell you? I won't forgive you, my daughter. Give me the soda! Okay, Mr. Chiyoda, you want to kill me? Okay, You can go ahead and kill me. Well, even if I'm not killed, I should go back to Mr. Takagi's house, and Mr. Takagi will send me back here, and you will refuse again. I have to go back and forth many times until I die. I'm sick of it. I don't want to do it. You can go ahead and kill me. But before I die, there's something I want to say. Please listen to me. Mr. Chiyoda, if you want to give it back to Mr. Takagi, do it yourself. Well, I know you are both samurai, and I'm in a lower rank. And I know that samurais usually hire someone to deliver this kind of thing. And I know that you are both honest, good samurais, but how can you push this kind of thing to somebody who has nothing to do with it? Have you ever imagined a man with a lot of money going back and forth many times, always worrying that he might lose the money or he might have the money stolen by someone? I'm sick of it. I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, you can go ahead. You can kill me. Seibei-san, I must apologize to you. I'm sorry. Well, I thought I was doing the right thing, so I insisted on it too much. I never thought about you who had to take the trouble to carry the money. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. No, you don't have to apologize. So, will you accept this money? Will you? Oh, good. Oh, that's good. I can leave now. Don't leave. Please don't leave. I will accept this money, but in return, I want to give something to Mr. Takagi. Don't give anything, please don't give anything. If you give something, and something like this happens, it's so terrible. Please don't give anything. I want to ask you something. Is Mr. Takagi married? No, he's such a young samurai. He's not married yet. It's my daughter. My daughter lost her mother when she was quite young, and I raised her myself. And I made my best effort so that she could learn anything, everything a woman needs to know. I am sure she will make a fine wife of a samurai. I want my daughter to marry a man like Mr. Takagi. Could you give this message to Mr. Takagi? Wow! That's a great idea. Yes, that's a great idea. Of course, Mr. Takagi will say yes, because your daughter is such a cute girl. Cute and kind and polite. Of course, he will say yes. If he refuses, I could marry her. I won't allow that. I just joked. So you want me to go between, right? Okay, I'll visit Mr. Takagi's house. Mr. Takagi, I'm back. Oh, did Mr. Chiyoda try to kill you? No. He accepted the money. Good. He accepted the money. That's right. But in return, he wants to give you something. I want nothing. I want nothing. Every time something comes out of his house to this house, something like this happens, I want nothing. Well, I really highly recommend that you accept his offer. It's his daughter. Yes, his daughter is such a pretty young woman, so kind and pretty. Mr. Chiyoda wants her daughter to marry you. How does that sound? What are you talking about? Why are you talking about my marriage so soon? What? Is she pretty? Oh, really? Oh, her appearance is not so important. These days, my parents and relatives often tell me to get married as soon as possible. It's about time I thought about it seriously. Okay, Seibei-san, could you arrange our meeting? Wow, wise decision, good decision. Mr. Chiyoda's daughter is wearing dirty kimono, but if you make her wear good kimono, and if you teach her everything that this house needs, and if you polish her attitudes, she will make the perfect wife of a samurai. Don't talk about polishing. I don't want to see any more gold coins come out.